Hello everyone, and welcome to another Coding Monday. Today we are playing The Farmer Was Replaced. Unfortunately, this will be our last episode of The Farmer Was Replaced for now. Let's get the sad music playing. I'm going to look into dinosaurs and maize as well. But yeah, so I don't want... Oh, and fertilizer as well. But I think fertilizer honestly goes with either the maize. I think it goes with the maize or the dinosaur. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. So I'm not going to touch that right now until I mess with these guys. I can definitely show you my other game save if you guys want. And we can... Maybe I'll try and do a live stream. If you guys want to see a live stream, let me know down below. Maybe we can work on it together during a live stream. So today we are going to work with Cactus. I almost said pumpkin because I seen pumpkin. So let me bring this in for my old eyes to be able to actually see. Like other plants, cactus. I should probably... Oh, no, I've done it. There we go. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, unlike other plants, cactus can be grown on soil and harvested as usual. However, they come with various sizes. Oh yeah! Okay, so my cactus, you have to arrange the cactus from smallest to largest. And pre-warning, this code is it's repetitive, but it's long because it's repetitive. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there that just goes, oh yeah, you just take this and then you times, which is the roots or whatever of 2, and then cactus, and then you're good. Dude. And I'm like, what? No, I don't get it. So I think pretty much what I was doing on my other code, I pretty much went smallest to largest, which is what this is kind of showing. It starts out all random and jumbled, and then I get my drone just to fly over and to start moving everything from right to left, smallest to largest from left to right. And then it'll harvest everything. Yes. So, Cactus, will you just scoot, bro? Okay, yes, most of you harvested. I was wondering if it can be grown on soil. So it doesn't say anything about grass land, right? So it has to be tilled soil, or is soil not tilled? Shoot. Okay, I can't remember. Let's start off with the main one here. Ready? Tell me if you know what I'm going to call it. I seen you trying to comment below right after I showed you what I was calling it. Don't act like you knew I was going to call it this. Okay, let's do the define plant. This is a hard one too. Okay, cactus, and then don't forget these fellers. And that guy right there, I already forgot what they're called, and I'm not going to look stupid again, so I'm going to pretend like I know what it is, and I'm not going to say anything. So, what we have to do, I shouldn't hit my computer like that. I get excited sometimes. Let's go ahead and copy this guy, for us being able to move here. So make sure that we're able to move, which is what this one's all about. And then, let's also do this here. You know what? Let's just copy all of that. There we go. So make sure you get your moving in for X in range, for Y in range. Get the ground type by seeing what the ground is. And we want to till it. Oh, it said it can be grown on soil. I see now. Okay. Soil is not tilled, and then there's tilled. All right, I remember. It's all coming back to me. Perfect. We need to import our water and getting in the water, and then we're going to be doing our planting, but instead of planting sunflowers, which is what we did in last episode. So if you missed that, go back and check it out. Shameless plug. Like and subscribe. Shameless plug again. Okay, I'll stop. So I'm trying to think. Give me a second. We are starting a new spot here, so we want to make sure that we're out of this loop. Okay, but we're still in plant cactus. And then we are going to type while, and the same thing as last time, measure. Okay, because we're going to measure the cactus. We're going to measure from smallest to highest, and then we're going to move them. So I already have this written down. So I'm going to do this. We'll say 4S in range. We're going to do it 4 times. So yeah, I already have this written down. So I know that I'm going to put this as a 4 for now. I'm sure you could probably do better, and also maybe I'll improve it. Okay, but we need to have another file here. And this file, take a guess what this file is going to be called. I'm going to start spelling it out. Sorting Cactus. Dude, Hollywood needs to hire me and be like, dude, you need to name our movies. Okay, you need to be the name person. Is there a person that does that? Anyways. My bird got me all worked up now. I got a cockatiel. She's wonderful. Defined. Okay, we're gonna call it sort cactus. Don't forget your fillers up there. It's like here's the eyeballs. All right, and that's just one big mouth about to eat a cookie. That's what I see. All right, so we are going to do 4S in range 2, and then we're going to do 4I in range 6. To be honest with you, I don't know why I did this right now. I guess it's repeating that 6 times, the full loop, and then it's going to repeat the whole entire thing 2 times. But can I just done 8 there? We'll figure it out. Let me fill it out first, and then we'll talk more about it. So now we are going to go ahead and start moving. So we're going to get our move function put in. Yeah, just like so. And this is where it really starts to kind of repeat. So if measure is equal to 0, if measure west, capital West, is greater than 0, swap west. So this is stating if, say, it's measuring this plant right here, okay, and it's going to measure the plant to the left bit as well. And then it's saying, hey, if this dude is, I'm sorry, it's running opposite, isn't it? So if this dude is bigger than 0, then this guy just moves left. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to say, we can just copy this. We could literally just copy it. Copy, paste, and then if 0, measure equals 0, and then it says if measure south is greater than 0, then move south. So then we're going to swap south again. All right, we are going to copy this code and repaste it, but where it says 0, we're going to go from 0 all the way up to where it says 9. So this one's going to be 1, okay? And then we are going to, come back over, paste it, make this guy 2, and so on until you get to 9. I am going to go ahead and complete this to where it goes from 0 all the way down to 9, and then I will come right back to you. And here we go. We're going to do our last one here, 9. All right, so now that that's done, we are going to come back out here where the if measure statement starts, and we're going to say move north, and then we're going to say move east, and then we're going to come out one more time and we're going to say, there we go, that should be the code. Hello everyone, Daddy Monk here from editing. So my hard drive messed up whenever I was recording. I'm recording it to an external hard drive, and it glitched out on me as it was recording, so it was all choppy and it wasn't showing anything. I can show you guys, I guess. Run 14. So, and then it just kind of like freezes. So what was being said was that was the end of the code that you've seen. So what you missed and what I'm doing, I am importing sorting code, and then I'm putting sorting code, and then whatever the defined name is, which I think was just called Cactus sort or something. But so you didn't miss anything. It did jump. It was stupid. It was just my hard drive. I'm going to try and switch back over to where I'm doing my internal drive so I don't keep having these issues. But thank you guys for watching this far. All right, back to the video. And then dot, and then sort cactus, which is why I said before, oh, that shouldn't be over there, by the way. That's what it was complaining with me about. That's what I was saying before. Sweet mercy. Okay, fine. Where it says the defined, you don't want it to look exactly like that, what your file name is. But I know if it'll let me quick. Baby, please let me. Thank you. And finally it went up. Sweet mercy. So it's called sort underscore cactus. And then what we want to do is come down here where we're underneath the while measure, and we're going to type break, and it should break back out. So now what we can do is, first of all, we're going to create a cactus category, and for testing purposes we will do 100. And then what we can do is come down here like we have been doing, And we'll go ahead and take a picture. We can go ahead and copy that bad boy. Place him down. Grab this guy. Drop him onto here so he's attached. And then we want, instead of power, we want cactus. Okay? And then instead of power again, we want cactus again. Cactus. Make sure it was all lowercase. It was lowercase, but let's capitalize it, because everything else is capitalized. So now let's come back down here and make sure this is capitalized. Okay. And then this guy uses pumpkins, right? So let's find pumpkin. And then let's type pumpkin. Can I type pumpkin limit and will it pull it up that way? Let me make sure pumpkin was capitalized here. There's no pumpkin limit listed. That's the problem. So what we could do is this. We can just copy carrot limit, drop that down, pumpkins limit, and where's my pumpkin at? So we'll do 4,450 pumpkin limit, pumpkins limit to make sure everything is spelled correctly. You know what? Just to make sure, to be safe than sorry, we will copy pumpkins limit from up here, and we will, there we go. Make sure that goes like that. Break. Okay, now comes the fun stuff. So now we import the cactus plant file and then the harvest, the grid file. So we can go ahead and do this just to have it like that. And then delete need sunflowers with, okay, I'm pressing buttons. Need cactus planted. Copy need cactus planted. Dot. And then what did we call it? Plant cactus. That's right. It was very super amazing. One plant underscore bad boy right there. So as long as I did everything right, it should start planting cactus for me after I plant some pumpkins because I'm below my pumpkin limit. So you can see here how the power is making my drone go fast, which is awesome. But there's an issue that occurred, and you've seen that with the carrots and the pumpkins. So sometimes this can be hindering. Now, I wouldn't mind seeing if there's a way to I'm gonna work around the power. I might put something in to where it'll run over and see if everything is ready to harvest before it harvests everything. Kind of like a safety measure, so it doesn't keep doing what it's doing here. Sunflowers! Oh wait, we're not sunflowers. Although it's still working. Yeah, look at that code go. Cactus! Alright, so you can see the different sizes. Now it should start moving everything. What is that? So this is interesting. It's saying that it can't swap, but yet we're going to look at it again. It moved everything how it should have. See, it should move tallest to smallest. And there it did it. We went from biggest to shortest here. Bam. And then one big 2,000 or 1,000 points was given. Not quite sure what that is. Your code triggered a warning. Click the details and out. So it's a warning of some sort. And it's trying to keep up with the power that it keeps using constantly. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I told you it was definitely repetitive. I will look into the dinosaurs in the maze better, and as well as the fertilization. I think the fertilizer is used to build the maze or something from what I remember. But we're slowly running through everything, and I'm excited. Apparently I need to look at my cactus sorting file and see why things aren't moving west or why it's triggering that warning. I've never seen that before. That's new. But thank you guys so much for watching this video with me. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all learned something, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.